What's up guys, Zeramus here, and yes, I know I have bad head, and I need to shave. Got a 5 o'clock shadow going on here, it's pretty awesome. I'm coming to you guys with the deck profile you've been waiting for, some of you. Not the Dark Roll one, sadly. I'm still waiting on those cards from Team Delta Force. He said they're going to show up this week, but I really don't think they will. Something's going on. So yeah, heroes. Got my hero deck. Now I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of these on YouTube lately. A lot of people are playing heroes again, especially a lot of the top players, which is totally fine. I've been playing this deck now for over a month, so before the YCS results where heroes got top 4 and everyone's like, oh, heroes are tier 1 again. I've been wanting to build them for a long time. Now the cards are a lot cheaper. It just kind of seemed like it was a good time to do it. So without further ado, I'm going to get down to the deck profile. So I'm going to quickly cut everything up here. I'm not running skill drains in this build. I probably will be in the future. I just haven't decided yet what I want to take out. So if you guys can give me your opinions on that, I'll give you my thoughts on the cards I'll probably be dropping. And I also want to run a Starlight Road, which I'm not running at the moment, but I hope to make room for it. Which once again, you guys can hopefully give me your opinions on that. So without further ado, we're just going to get down to the deck profile. This is not Bubble Beat. Bubble Beat I do not like. It's extremely inconsistent. This version is it's just Hero Beat. It's just a lot more consistent, and it's got a lot bigger plays, I would go as far to say. So I've got the 3 Alius, obviously. Secrets look amazing for this card. I'm very happy to have them. Excuse me. Thanks to Galactic God for those. So yeah, 3 Alius. You gotta run 3s. Your 3 are Gemini Spark targets. I run 1 Bubbleman. I still like the 1 Bubbleman. It's just an Alias, or sorry, not Alias. Another target for Stratos and E-Call. He's also a good summon for the XYZ into Blade Armor Ninja or any other rank 4. And he's also obviously a target for Absolute Zero with Miracle Fusion or Future Fusion. So I do really like him. I'm running 1 Ocean for right now, just for another water target for Future Fusion. I do like this guy. I think he's good. It's just he's better when you have him and a big back row to protect him. Although he's a very good card, you can get back Stratos or Alius if you need it, if you don't have your Hero Blast and you need something for Gemini Spark or whatever. And once again, he's another target for Future Fusion. That's kind of the reason why I threw him in, is because I felt like I needed 1 more water in the deck for Future Fusion, in case I didn't draw, or in case I did draw the Bubbleman, or wanted it in my hand. And then of course we're running the 1 Stratos. That's the whole Hero engine. I'm just running 6 heroes. I think that's all you really need. Next up is 2 Thunder King. I know I've seen some people running 3 or none. I think 2 is perfect. I would never run 3. I think that's a bit overkill. But 2 is really good. Just another light target for Miracle. And you got this guy out. People usually are wasting cards to try and get around him. So he's awesome. I'm running the 1 Crusader of Endymion. Thanks to my friend James for giving me this for a very, very, very late Christmas present. Awesome looking card for an ulti, and it's just another Gemini Spark target. It's also a light for Honest, and it's also another target for Miracle, so that's really good as well. And I run 1 Honest. I've seen a lot of people not running Honest. I think it's too good not to run. I hate saying that, but it's a hand trap. Honest is really good. So no Veilers or anything, and no Barbaros, because like I said, I'm not running Skill Drain. I actually really don't like Barbaros that much. I think he's good with Skill Drain up, but this build to me is about consistency, and consistency means a lot. I probably, I'll let you guys know, I'll probably, once I get the Skill Drains in the mail from Yu-Gi-Oh! Headquarters, thanks again to him, I'll most likely be dropping out the Ocean and Future Fusion for 2 skill drains, make it more of a control build. I really like Future Fusion because it fills up the grave, but it's not completely necessary. It's just a good card. And yes, you guys can see Gem in the back there sleeping. She's getting old. Maybe a year from now you guys won't see her in my videos anymore. So on to spells, we got 3 Miracle Fusion, obviously. I see some people run 2s. I think 3 is too much. You gotta run 3, guys. I just can't see running 2 without just... You never draw it. And this thing's one of the best top decks in this deck. You top deck this thing, and you activate it, and your opponent's like, frick, now I gotta get around and flipping Shining, and it's just a really good card. 3 Gemini Spark, because I do have 4 targets. I think even if I just ran 3, I'd probably still run 3 Gemini Spark. It's just a really good card. You can always get your Aliases back. So 3 Spark's amazing. It's kind of your typical hero lineup. 3 Pot of Duality, it's Duality, great card. You just need to search, gives you that extra search power. 2 E-Call, 1 Rhoda. I don't like 3 E-Call, it's too much. Even in the Bumblebee version, I think 3 E-Call is just a bit overkill. But I think that's really all you need. Sometimes even that's a bit too much. 1 Future Fusion. Like you guys know, I think this card's amazing. It's great. It fills up the graveyard or Miracle, and if you do end up getting the 0 or the absolute 0 out, your opponent's usually pretty freaked out because if he MSTs this thing, 0's effect's going off. If he blows up the 0's effect's obviously going off. So it's a really, really good card. Once again, just fills up the grave. I am also running 1 Super Poly. I do like this card, but I'm thinking I'm probably going to take it out and side deck it. It's really only good against certain matchups. Other matchups, it's just meh. Those matchups obviously include, GBs, but I'm not too worried about that. It's good against Heraclinos. But 6 Samurai, it's awesome against Shion and Naturia Beast, and it's also very good against Dino Rabbit, obviously, to get out Nova Master. So I do like it, but I think it's probably going to be coming out for Starlight Road. And I'll be taking out the Future Fusion and Ocean for 2 Skilled Rain. So let me know what you guys think about those choices, and if you guys think I should do it. Yeah, just PM me or put a comment down below. Comment down below, it'll be easier. Staples, you got 1 book, 1 heavy, 1 reborn, 1 dark hole. So you guys will notice I do not run MST in this build either. You notice probably a lot of my decks recently I don't run MST. I think it's a very good card. And the fact that it's at 3 is awesome, but I just find that some decks, MST is really not that good against. A lot of decks, actually. And most players only set 1 back row anyways, so you can usually just play around them if you know what you're doing. And I'd rather just draw the Heavy Storm and kind of, do a big nuke and go off from there. Plus I run a lot of back rows, so that's another thing I don't think MST is necessary for. So onto the traps. We got 2 Hero Blasts. I would never run more than 2. I think 2 is perfect number. It's a great card. Interrupts plays. 2 Deep Prison. I was thinking about taking these out for Compulse, but just interrupt stuff. But Deep Prison's it's awesome. It's such a great card. It removes all those big cards your opponent doesn't want removed. 2 Dark Bribe. I'm running these over 2 MST. If I was going to be running MST, I'd be running these over the Dark Bribe, but Bribe is so flippin' good. Even without Skill Drain, this card, I was shocked how good it is. Your opponent's usually going to use it when he's going for his big plays, and you're usually going to save these for, like, Reborn, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Torrential, those big play cards. Monster Reborn, I think I said that. But it's also nice if you have, say, this in a warning set and they MST the warning, you chain that, or you activate this to negate the MST. And a lot of times I've had that win me games. Yeah, they draw into another card, but they can't get around the warning in the next turn. You're just like, punch for game. So, very good card. 2 Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment, so it's staple. Mirror Force, still think it's too good. And I'm running 2 TTs. I was actually thinking about dropping one of these down for Starlight Road, but 2 Torrential Tribute is just such a good card. Especially with the bribes up, you're not worried about Starlight Road or anything, so 2 Torrential is really good. So anyways, guys, that's the monster lineup. I'm just going to quickly go through the extra deck. I don't have a great Tornado. That was one of the cards that I'm waiting for from Team Delta Force, so hopefully he gets those cards to me soon. I'm kind of just lost hope, I think. So obviously 3 Shining, you gotta run 3 Shining. It's amazing. 2 Absolute Zeros, 1 Nova Master, 1 Gaia, 1 Great Tornado if I had it. And then for other, I don't run Mass Change, as you guys know, so for other fusion monsters, I run 1 Chimera Tech, because I side Cyber Dragon, and 1, what's it called? Dracoid Queste. So yeah, guys, that's the deck. Make sure to comment down below what you think I should do with the changes, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Other than that, if you guys have any questions, feel free to PM me, and peace.